All right, everybody, it's your man Hollywood Sports back with another video. You know, some of you guys maybe already seen these things, but I'm just putting them out, guys, making sure people understand what's going on with Madden 27. And now they're going to talk about the presentation, the new stuff about presentation. Let's do it.
Hey everyone, Rocky here, and we've got some exciting new presentation features coming to Madden NFL 27. On the Prez team, we love to give our players what they want, like authenticity, of course, and to delight them in ways they did not expect. So that's why we began the show with something players want, like more NFL traditions, and something unexpected, like the remake you heard of a classic Madden theme song. And speaking of traditions, I gotta say, that memorable scene from earlier today of the skydivers in Denver, it's one of my personal favorites.
That's awesome, man.
It began as a storyboard on this whiteboard and grew into a partnership with the Battlefield team for art and animation assets. We love getting to those details because, as my friends say on college football, every team is someone's favorite. So with that said, your favorite team selection will now be represented in the main menu with premium content from NFL Films. Choose the Bears, for example, and you'll see our cover athlete in acknowledgement of your fandom. Last year, we introduced a variety of sights and sounds with our broadcast packages, including an exceptional collection of custom audio and visuals for primetime games on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Players and reviewers loved it, so now we're back with seasonal broadcast packages for games around Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Nice, nice.
And these seasonal variations are not limited to franchise and superstar based on the virtual in-game calendar. You'll also see and hear these new broadcast packages in Play Now, Online Head-to-Head, and Ultimate Team based on the real-world calendar. Here's a montage.
Halloween. Thanksgiving. Guys, I want to say something real quick, because I'm giving you my reaction and my thoughts about these things, is that they are really taking Madden. It's like the suits up at EA, the management team, is like, did they change their mind? They're allocating more funds to this game to get more resources to really improve this game in the last 2 years, man. And they're adding to the presentation. They're just doing so many things about everything you've seen about Madden 27, the EA college football. They're really going to the next level, guys. And we always say they don't have competition. EA's lazy. They don't want to take care of the details, but you can obviously see within last year's game and this year's game, the presentation has improved, guys. I mean, they're just taking different strides right now. Last year they worked on the gameplay a little bit, but now they're taking the gameplay to a different level. I mean, it's just so obvious right now, and I appreciate the effort that they're putting in this game right now. Christmas presentation. I know the Miami Hurricanes in college play in that same stadium, baby.
I hope you are enjoying our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thank you.
Earlier today, you heard from Lumen about the many, many updates coming to franchise where your decisions matter, including your choice of coordinators. Perhaps one of them is Brian Flores, operating from the sideline like he does in real life, guiding the defense. But if he changes his mind and decides to move to our new press box, well, yeah, we've got that covered.
Wow.
Our halftime report is back with its patent-pending innovation that unlocks.
So you mean to tell me they got new coordinators in the game? See them setting up in the press box like they do in real life, like the offensive coordinator? Come on, y'all. Some offensive coordinators up in the press box, some on the sideline. So they're going to authenticate that realism. That's immersion, guys. And hey, you can see these are the details that they're putting in the game that EA's not famous about as far as details. Now let's see what they got for the halftime report.
The ability to see highlights from your friends' games in your online franchise and to hear about them from our beloved host, Scott Hansen of NFL Red Zone. We also show CPU highlights as well, like this one, which will be part of a much larger library of highlights this time around as we continue to bring the world around you to life in franchise mode. And then there's the return of the weekly recap and its unprecedented trifecta by including your friends' highlights. And
now, guys, I don't want to keep stopping it, but I just want to make sure you guys are getting this, man, is that they talked about, he said, more highlights. Because we weren't satisfied, at least I weren't, with only 3 highlights. They need to show more highlights around the league, put more stats with it, play of the game, all that kind of stuff, especially when, let's see what they're talking about with weekly recap.
And your own highlights as well. We've earned more than 12 million views of the weekly recap since the launch of last year's title, and that number is still climbing even after the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, we've been adding a variety of new segments, which is really just a list of fan requests, like injury reports, the league leaders and various stats, updates on the MVP race, analysis on teams in the playoff hunt,
beautiful,
and the latest on trades around the league. We're
also
Hold on,
guys, let me back this up a little bit, because I've always talked about them adding more stuff. Now look at that, man. We're gonna have an injury report, stat leaders, probably stats around the league, or maybe stat leaders, MVP race, playoff hunt, trade alerts, and the weekly recap. That's it. Awesome. That is awesome. I was hoping they weren't just satisfied with, okay, we gave them their halftime show like they always wanted, and they leave it. But they're improving on it, guys. They're improving on it, and I'm loving it. I'm so glad they did that. Let's go.
Latest on trades around the league. We're also going to spotlight a player of the week, which, as you'd expect, is based on performance. So it might be my highlights, or a friend's highlights, or your highlights, that we'd all get to see in our online franchise as we collectively discover who won the Player of the Week award and the bragging rights. When Madden NFL 27 launches in August, you're going to hear some iconic and unexpected NFL songs with those highlights that you'll recognize. Believe me, we just couldn't use them here. Because as I mentioned at the beginning, we love to give our players what they want and delight them in ways they did not expect. So on behalf of the presentation team, thanks for your time and inspiration.
All right, I'm ready for football season. It's time to wrap up the college.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Man, we're getting ready for a fun football season, whether it's college or NFL, man. We should have a lot of fun. I'm glad they're really putting the effort in these games. If you're new to my channel, you want to hit that subscribe button right now, baby, because we're going to be rolling, and rolling. I'm Hollywood Sports. See you in my next video.